the semifinals. Spain 2, Belgium 1. A huge quarter-final victory, a tense European battle, a match full of tactical discipline, individual quality, pressure, nerves, and one decisive Spanish response when the game was at its most dangerous. Spain have beaten Belgium 2-1 and moved one step closer to the World Cup final. But this was not a simple win. This was not a match where Spain dominated from the first minute to the last and walked comfortably into the next round. Belgium made them suffer. Belgium tested their defense, their patience, their mentality, and their ability to respond under pressure. And that is what made this match so important. Because in the World Cup knockout stages, beautiful football alone is not enough. Possession is not enough. Talent is not enough. You need character, you need control, you need courage, and most importantly, you need to survive the difficult moments. Spain did exactly that. Importantly, you need to survive the difficult moments. Spain did exactly that. Before the match, the story was already massive. Spain came into this quarterfinal after eliminating Portugal in a tight and emotional 1-0 victory. That match gave Spain belief, but it also showed how difficult the knockout stage can be. They had already experienced pressure, they had already survived a tense derby, and they knew that against Belgium the challenge would be completely different. Belgium came into the match after destroying the United States 4-1. That result gave Belgium huge confidence. They had shown attacking power, physical strength, experience, and ruthless finishing. Belgium looked like a team that could punish any mistake, especially in transition. So this quarterfinal had two very different football identities. Spain wanted the ball, Belgium wanted the space. Spain wanted rhythm, Belgium wanted moments. Spain wanted to control the game through passing. Belgium wanted to hurt Spain when the ball was lost. From the first whistle, Spain tried to impose their style. They moved the ball patiently from the back, trying to attract Belgium's pressure, and then find the free man in midfield. Rodri was central to everything. He gave Spain balance, calmness, and control. Every time Belgium tried to press, Rodri offered an option, turned away from pressure, and helped Spain reset the attack. Pedri also played an important role between the lines. He tried to receive in small spaces, connect midfield with attack, and create the kind of passing rhythm that makes Spain so difficult to defend against. Belgium, however, were not passive. They did not sit deep from the beginning and wait to suffer. They pressed in moments, defended with compact lines, and tried to force Spain toward the wide areas. Belgium knew that if they allowed Spain to play comfortably through the middle, the match could become very dangerous. So Belgium's plan was clear. Close the center, stay aggressive in midfield, and counterattack quickly. For the first part of the match, the battle was very balanced. Spain had more possession, but Belgium had danger. Spain looked cleaner on the ball, but Belgium looked dangerous whenever they broke forward. That created tension. Every Spanish attack had technical beauty, but every Belgian counterattack carried fear. Lamine Yamal was one of Spain's most important weapons. Every time he received the ball on the right side, Belgium had to react. He stretched the pitch, attacked one-on-one, and forced defenders to step toward him. Even when he did not immediately create a goal, his presence changed Belgium's defensive shape. When Yamal stayed wide, Belgium had to protect that side. When he moved inside, he opened space for overlapping runs. When he received under pressure, he still had the confidence to dribble or combine quickly. This is why Spain's right side became one of the key areas of the match. Belgium tried to respond through their own wide threats and direct attacking movement. They looked for fast transitions, early passes into space, and physical duels where they could test Spain's defenders. The match was not open, but it was dangerous. There was a feeling that one mistake could change everything. And eventually, Spain found the first breakthrough. The opening goal came after Spain finally managed to increase the speed of the attack. For long periods, Belgium had defended well, staying compact and forcing Spain to recycle possession. But in the decisive moment, Spain moved the ball faster. The pass was sharper. The movement around the box was smarter. Belgium were pulled out of position for a second, and Spain punished them. Spain 1, Belgium 0. That goal was huge. It gave Spain control of the scoreboard, not just the ball, and that matters. When Spain are leading, they become much more dangerous because they can force the opponent to come out. They can keep possession, slow the tempo, and wait for spaces to appear. For Belgium, conceding first was painful, but not the end of the match. Belgium are too experienced to collapse after one goal. They knew there was still time. They knew Spain could be vulnerable if pressured correctly, and they knew that with their attacking quality, one moment could bring them back. After Spain's first goal, Belgium started to change the rhythm. They pressed higher. They became more aggressive in the midfield duels. They tried to stop Spain from building comfortably. Instead of allowing Spain to pass calmly, Belgium forced them into faster decisions. This was the first real test for Spain. Could they stay calm while leading? Could they keep passing under pressure? Could they avoid losing the ball in dangerous areas? For a while, Spain handled it well. They moved the ball, tried to control the tempo, and looked for a second goal. But Belgium slowly grew into the match. Belgium's equalizer came because they refused to disappear. They attacked with speed, power, and belief. Spain's defensive structure was stretched, Belgium found the right moment, and suddenly, the match was level again. Spain won, Belgium won. That goal changed the entire emotional direction of the quarterfinal. Now Belgium believed. Now Spain had to respond. Now the match was no longer about Spain controlling possession. It was about mentality. This is where many young teams can struggle. Spain have many young players. They have technical quality, creativity, and confidence. But knockout football tests more than talent. It tests emotional control. It tests reaction. It tests whether a team can absorb a punch and still continue playing. And Spain's reaction was impressive. They did not panic after conceding. They did not abandon their style. They did not start forcing long balls or rushing every attack. Instead, they went back to the plan. They kept the ball. They reorganized. They trusted their midfield. And they slowly took control again. That was one of the most important signs of Spanish maturity in this match. Spain understood that Belgium wanted chaos after the equalizer. Belgium wanted the match to become emotional, open, and fast. That would have suited Belgium perfectly, because they are dangerous when the game breaks into transitions. But Spain refused to give them that. Rodri slowed things down when needed. Pedri helped connect the play. The defenders stayed composed, and Spain began to build pressure again. Belgium, however, remained dangerous. They continued to look for counterattacks. They tried to attack the spaces behind Spain's fullbacks. They used physical strength to win duels and force Spain backward. Every Belgian attack created anxiety because Spain knew that one mistake could cost them the semi-final. The second half became a battle of control against danger. Spain controlled more of the ball. Belgium created fear with fewer touches. Spain wanted to build. Belgium wanted to strike. And in this kind of match, the winning goal always feels like it is coming from the team that stays more patient. Spain eventually found that decisive moment. The second goal came from persistence, movement, and belief. Spain kept pushing, kept moving Belgium's defense from side to side, and finally created the space they needed. The finish gave Spain the lead again and completely changed the match. Spain 2, Belgium 1. That goal was not just about the scoreboard, it was about authority. It told Belgium that Spain had survived the equalizer and still had enough quality to respond. It told the world that this Spanish team is not only technical, it is mentally strong. After the second goal, Belgium had no choice. They had to attack. They had to push more players forward. They had to take risks. And that made the final part of the match extremely tense. Belgium threw everything they had into the final minutes. They tried crosses, direct attacks, quick combinations, and long balls into dangerous areas. They looked for a mistake, a rebound, a set piece, anything that could send the match to extra time. Spain had to suffer. This was not the beautiful side of football. This was the survival side. Spain had to defend the box, win headers, clear second balls, and manage the clock. Every defensive action mattered. Every clearance felt important. Every Belgian attack carried the possibility of heartbreak. But Spain stayed strong. The defenders stayed focused. The midfield worked hard without the ball. The goalkeeper remained alert. And the team showed discipline in the final minutes. This was one of the biggest reasons Spain deserved the win. Not because they dominated every second, not because Belgium were weak, but because Spain knew how to suffer when the match demanded suffering. When the final whistle came, Spain celebrated with relief and pride. Spain 2, Belgium 1. Spain are into the semi-finals. Belgium are out. Now let's talk about the key moments of the match. The first key moment was Spain's opening goal. It rewarded their patience and gave them control. Spain had been trying to move Belgium around, and eventually, their quick passing created the opening. The second key moment was Belgium's equalizer. That goal proved Belgium's quality and experience. They did not collapse after conceding. They responded with courage and